Are you stressing over because your exams are near? You have to study but don't know how, when to start, what to start with? Don't worry, I'm here to help you. I'm going to give you some amazing tips that will help you in your studying process. Don't forget to watch till the last, because I've given an important tip in the last that will help you a lot during your studying sections. So first of all, let's get started. And tip number 1 is don't panic. Relax, take a deep breath. You got this, because now you are here, you know how to do it, and you will do it eventually. So don't worry. I know you have to study a lot and there are a lot of things, but don't worry, take a deep breath. And tip number 1 is don't panic. So tip number 2 is divide in sections. So now, whether you have to do like chapters or topics, divide those things like first of all, take a page and then write things that are easy for you, like topics that are easy for you, and then write topics that are difficult for you, or maybe chapters that are difficult for you to cover. So start with one simple chapter and then move on to the difficult one, then the simple one, then difficult one. Either do two easy ones, then a difficult one, and then like 2 1 2 1 2 1, like carry on with that. Okay, tip number 3 is get your things ready. So before studying, make sure you have all the things that you need, like your water bottle, your notes, your pen, like your notebook, your books, all the things that you have to use before you start your session, because otherwise you will get distracted and you'll be like, oh, I have to pick this, I have to pick that, and eventually you'll get bored. So tip number 4 is clear your surroundings. So before you start studying, wherever you study, like your work, your room, or wherever you study, you have to clean that area before you study. Like for example, you have to clean your room before you study, if you study in your room, or at least if you can't clean your room at that moment, you don't have that much time, at least clean the table that you are going to study on, because it will distract your mind. It will be like I don't know how to say this. It will be like messy. If it will be messy, your mind will be messy. So clean that thing first. Okay. Number 5 is prepare your meals first. Okay, I've done this a lot of times and I will advise you guys to, because I think it is very important, because otherwise you will get distracted in the middle when you are studying, because you will get hungry, of course. So whenever you wake up, first of all, prepare all the meals of the day, then start this studying section. It will take like 1 hour, but it is fine. Okay, you have to give that 1 hour to preparing your meals. Okay, and then we have tip number 6. Tip number 6 is put your distraction away, or block apps that distract you often. Okay, so if you are studying from your laptop, put your phone somewhere like away from your eyes, like in another room, or if you study from your phone, then I will suggest that you should lock the apps that are distracting to you, like Instagram, TikTok, or whatever you guys use for your social media. Lock them, and there are a lot of apps that help you put a password in it or things like that. So do that. Either deactivate your account for a little while. I will suggest that too. If you feel like still you are going to go there and watch for watch couple of reels and all, so I will suggest deactivate your account for a while, and then whenever you are done, you can rejoin again. Okay, tip number 7 is enjoy the process. I think this is really important, because we always stress over because our exams are going, exams are near and we are stressing over a lot of things, like we have to cover this and that, and there are a lot of multiple things happening in life too. So it gets a bit messy, but still try to enjoy the process. Give yourself a little treats, like eat chocolates in the middle, do do other things I'm going to tell you in a little while. So basically enjoy the process. Number 8 is find alternative way to study. Okay, what do I mean by that is watch YouTube videos if you don't understand, like from notes, then it's like really difficult and dry thing for you. So watch YouTube videos, watch articles about it, the topic that you don't understand, and like get multiple sources. Don't just be like, okay, my teacher keeps these notes, so I am going to just study from that or that one textbook. If you're not getting it from there, try another things. Okay, number 9 is watch videos. Watch videos, see articles. Okay, it is the same thing. Let's move on. And then we have number 10, use pomodoro technique. Okay, this technique works for a lot of people. It's basically like you study for 20 or 25 minutes and then give yourself 10 minutes break, and then after 10 minutes start again. So it is basically, it works like in little chunks. You work in little chunks, so it works for a lot of people. If it suits you, you can do that too. Number 11 is take 10 minutes break after 1 or 2 hours study. Okay, so like pomodoro technique, I would suggest that you study for like an hour. So after an hour, you can have like 10 or 20 minutes break. Like you have to eat food, you can do that. You can go and freshen up, have like chocolates or whatever, do a little walk of 10 minutes, whatever you feel like you want to do. For example, a lot of people want to have like snacks or noodles, you can do that. So those 10 or 20 minutes are for you. Freshen up. Okay, after studying for like 2-3 hours, you need to fresh up, you need to go out a bit. You can, if you can, go out and have a little walk, or go to the rooftop, have some fresh air. Don't just close yourself in like a cupboard. So don't do that. Don't be in a cupboard. Take a deep breath and go out, freshen up a bit. Take little breaks like that of like 10 or 20 minutes, so it won't be that much distracting. Have snacks often. Okay, I will suggest having snacks often because it basically gives me pleasure, because I do stuff like that when I'm studying. So it gives me like motivation to study, because I'm doing it. I'm doing studying and then I'm having snacks, so it becomes like enjoyable for me. So I will suggest that to you, and if it's something that works for you too, so you can try that too. Okay, number 14 is sleep when you feel like sleeping. Okay, this is something controversial, because a lot of people say you have to sleep early, you have to wake up early and all. But whenever I study, I sleep like whenever I'm feeling like sleeping. I'll take like half an hour nap, an hour nap. I think it works best, and you get a little freshen up and you can start afresh. So yeah, that works for me. Okay, number 15 is don't stress, just keep pushing. Of course you are going to stress, you are going to be anxious, you will get stressed, because of course exams are near. But still, don't stress that much, just keep going, just enjoy the process. And then number 16, if you feel like you are getting stressed, I would suggest, oh yeah, this is important. I have talked about this like in like other tips also, but I will say that again too. If you feel like you are getting stressed and all, like it gets exhausting for you after like 2 3 or maybe 7 8 hours, like in your 10 minutes break, take that break and eat noodles, eat snacks, do other things that you mostly do when you want to enjoy yourself, like for example do dance, do sing songs, if like that's something that you enjoy doing. So you won't feel like you are pushing yourself into something that you don't like. You will enjoy the process eventually. Okay, tip number 17 is don't, yeah, that is important. Don't just be a homebody. If you are studying and you are sitting for a lot of while, I'll suggest you should walk a lot too. You need to, give your body, like, don't be a lazy couch potato. You have to walk too because that's important too. Your body needs it too. So walk a lot too. It will help your brain too. If you can walk in like fresh air, otherwise you can walk in home too. Okay, then number 18 is write notes, but don't write whole book or notes, of course. This is also important because I have this bad habit too, because I write a lot. I used to take notes, but I will write like basically whatever teacher is saying. So don't do what I do, like the most stupid thing to do. I don't know, if it works for you, you can do it too, but still I would suggest take notes of the things that are important, like key elements. So if you have written notes and you feel like they aren't that important, take just things that are important for you, highlight them, and keep them, revise them a lot of times, like go through them. Okay, so you will remember it. Okay, number 19 is ask for someone's help. Okay, this is also important. There are things that we don't get, and even if you watch like YouTube videos or articles, still we don't get it. So if you are stuck in something like that, ask someone that you think will help you and is good at it. It's his subject or whatever, so ask for their help. There are a lot of times I've seen it too, and I've experienced it too. There are like I have friends that helped me in subjects like that were going like above my head, and I was too confused. And that one class fellow teach me that they teach me, and I was like, whoa, that was easy. I wasn't getting it, but still I got it eventually. How did I get it? Because of that class fellow. So get a help, don't be shy. Okay, get a help from wherever you can. Number 20 is an important one too. Anyways, so okay, number 9. Okay, number 20. The last tip I would say, study for your own future, because in the end you are not benefiting anyone else. You are benefiting everyone else, but most importantly you will benefit yourself. So study for yourself. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.